Hello YouTube, it's Elbigdog here, and today we're trying something different. I basically had no more ideas for what to do on Minecraft, but I had a list of things that I wanted to get done and thought, well, I might as well just do it all in one video. A lot of it was busy work. Like, for instance, I wanted to get 64 diamonds. Which, by the way, spoiler alert, we have that after about 2 hours of searching. So, I decided that instead of doing the normal thing where I talk while I do it, and then I edit down to 15 minutes or whatever, I cut pieces, because I wanted to do like just 1 or 2 more episodes. I was just going to just record it all, but not record sound or anything, and just when I get to the editing part, edit it down to a 15-minute video with my voice over it. But then the problem that emerged was when I boiled it down to the clips I needed, it was 5 minutes, and when I tried to make it longer, it was 8 minutes. So it wasn't giving me the amount of time that I wanted to have. And then I realized that my final episode was just going to be kind of like, well, you'll see at the end. Either way, I combined the last 2 episodes together, and that's why this took so long to get out, because I was trying to make it perfect. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So I started off this session with a list of tasks that I wanted to get done. I wanted to make 64 pieces of bread. I wanted to mine a stack of lapis and a stack of diamonds. I wanted to find a mob spawner so that I could later make an XP farm. I wanted to find an area with slime spawn, and then I wanted to finish off the session with making a diamond pickaxe. Now, right off the bat, I eliminated the mob spawner. In this version, they're just too rare. Alright, they're just really hard to find. I also reduced the amount of diamonds to 32 diamonds instead of a full stack, just because, like the mob spawner, they're just hard to find, and it would take me double the amount of time that I did in the session, which was already very long. I think it's a more reasonable amount. Plus, what am I going to do with a stack of diamonds anyway? With my goals in check, I started with the first goal and I headed to the farm. After farming up all the wheat, we only had about 49 pieces made. So I decided to hit the hay and go to the mine when I woke up in the morning. When I woke up, I started heading towards the mine entrance, but I saw a slight commotion going on outside the doghouse. And so, of course, I had to deal with the riffraff, which, as you can see, it did not end well for me. So after fixing up the mess and tucking my dogs back into their beds, I descended down into the mine. It took a little mining, but eventually I did find my first diamond. And with that, I cannot say the same for the lapis, because it took me an additional 43 minutes to find my first lapis. That gives you a little hint on how long this session lasted. Eventually I found a couple trenches, and while wandering around one of them, I saw out of the corner of my eye a slime ball. That is huge, because that at least means that they spawn in this area. I don't know what killed it or how it died. I can only assume that maybe it went into the lava and then burned to death. But at least we know where they are, kind of, where they're spawning. So I took down the cords and I vowed that I would be back and I would find them. I am a bit embarrassed to say this, but I got completely jump scared by a creeper. It was so bad, I knocked over my hard drive, my external hard drive that was next to me, and I had to stop the recording to make sure I didn't mess up the footage. Luckily I did not. And when I came back, I immediately, and I mean this like 15 seconds, I found the last bit of lapis I needed to complete a stack. And then a few minutes later, I found the last bit of diamonds that I needed, which was awesome. And you can see me celebrating here now because it means that I'm finally done with the mining after probably was an hour and a half to 2 hours. On my way back up to the surface, I ran into a zombie, which, as you can see here, launched at me. After having that kind of scary encounter, I decided I didn't want to risk losing my hours of progress, so I just went straight home. Once there, I went to bed, and then when I woke up, I decided to complete my bread goal. So I took the bones of my enemies, turned them into bone meal, went out there, and got myself some wheat. And I'm happy to say that we just had enough wheat to make a stack of bread. With that, I finished the session by making the first diamond pickaxe of the series. And then, of course, I had to show it off. And with that, I completed the list. And also the first season of the Elbigdog Project. When I started this series, my original goal was to challenge myself with an older version of Minecraft. A version that I wasn't very familiar with since it wasn't what I grew up on, and thought that, hey, this will be a challenge, gotta figure things out. It was a way for me to learn how to be more creative with my builds, how to upgrade what I have while also not advancing too quickly. That's why you don't see me with armor at all. You don't see me with armor. um, I always rush playing Minecraft whenever I play it with my friends because, come on, we're all secretly and sometimes not so secretly trying to one up each other. So, for once, I just wanted to enjoy the game and try to have fun uh, without trying to like complete everything I can within the first hour. And I think I did that. I had a lot of fun. We started with a humble little wood house that we got jump scared way too often with. Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god. And it quickly grew to the Twin Oak Lodge that we see now, equipped with its own farm and breathtaking view. We did lose the original save, but luckily, we did not lose the friends we made on the way. Did you get it? Because I made David. Like, I made him. Literally. Like, I chopped down trees and... Anyways, losing the save file was tough because we lost a lot of progress. As we know, I had to do a lot of mining and stuff when I came back. But honestly, looking around, I say that we spawned in a much better area. And if it wasn't for that reset, I don't think we would have found our 3 new pals right here. Lastly, let's not figure out the one project that kind of spawned because we were in the same area. And that was this great nature area. I wish I had a better name for it. I don't yet. But maybe that will be something that we do in the next season. I know it looks very simple and plain, but I like it a lot because it wasn't inspired from anything other than what was in my mind. I didn't look at any references or anything like I did with other things. It's also the thing that I find the hardest to make. I'm not good with natural looking things. I've never been good with trying to make something look like it's part of the environment. I've always been more towards just flatten it, build it there, or knock this down, burn this forest down, blah blah blah. So this was really tough, but also exciting because I finally got to like be like, all right, I'm gonna try my best here to make this look natural and also look good at the same time. And I think I did that. I don't think it's perfect. Don't get me wrong. I there's still things that look kind of blocky, but I think we can give it some leeway because it is a block game after all. And in the end, I'm no expert, so it's gonna look a little blocky. With all that, I think that we should ascend the steps to see the view of our little perch at the top of the hill. I just want to say how grateful I am to do this series and how much I appreciate everyone who watched it. Seriously, like, it blows my mind how much we gained from this Minecraft series, which I thought wouldn't have never been possible. Um, I was, I just want to say thank you. And especially to everybody who's been leaving me comments. I can't tell you how good it feels to know that people actually watched the video, like not just clicked on it, but watched enough to leave a comment about something within the video. It really makes me feel great, and I just want to let you know how much I appreciate it. Anyways, I've talked a lot, done a lot of mining. So I think as the sun starts to set, I'm gonna just stop talking and just let the sun set on our awesome Minecraft world. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.